Hey guys, it is me Simone, and today I'm going to give you a walkthrough on how to navigate AliExpress and find all the cute, crafty things you want, my tips and tricks and advice. Now, I've been shopping on AliExpress for years now, and I wanted to help out anybody who's new, shy to the experience, or just curious, or just want more tips. So here I'm going to go. If you don't know what AliExpress is an online realtor service based in China. They operate by being a host for other small businesses. To me, want to get that out. They mostly sell from places like China, Japan, Korea, Singapore, etc. And they have a lot of products from hair care, baby stuff, stamps, tools, shoes, purses, jewelry, etc. There's so many things. Right now, I'm on the home screen, and you can see they have a sale coming up, the 11/11 sale. AliExpress is known to do several sales a year, so it's going to keep, you know, you content and having way cheaper prices. Way cheaper prices. A lot of people say it's almost like you're kind of cutting the middleman and getting the products directly from where they come from. For us in the United States, where a lot of our products are from China and Japan and Korea and stuff like that. Mostly China though. So a way to navigate to the crafty section of AliExpress from the home screen is you're going to go over to your left side on the category, go to home and garden, go to the art section and select on scrapbooking and stamping stuff. Once you do that, it will take you to this page. Whatever items are popular at the time, they'll show up right here. So what you can do is you can select whether you want to buy from a specific brand that you like Alina Cuddle. If you want her, select on her name and only her products will show up. You can pick whether you want a certain price point to be shown, like less than $5, whatever, free shipping only, or certain rating. Then you can choose however you want to sort it, low to high, high to low, best offer, whatever. And then you can do from whoever you want, from China or from the United States. You have the option and how you want to see the items in what order or format. Over here, you can see, since I did click on that very broad spectrum, you can pick whether you want to see dies, stamps, stickers, embellishments, whatever you want. And right now, you're seeing a lot of holiday stamps. It's because we're in that transition between Christmas, and the fall time to Christmas time. I was about to say that backwards. You have a lot of options. Once you select an item, it's going to show up like this. You're going to have the name of the company up top and the reviews, how long they've been here. They've been here since May, and their just ratings based off of descriptions, shipping, and communication. Then you're going to see their overall rating from positive feedback. I personally don't buy from anybody who has less than a 95 unless it's like really good reviews. So you do what you want with that. Then you have your item name, very confusing, super long name, and your pictures of what the product is. Make sure you really look at these pictures because sometimes they'll have this beautiful card and it's like a stencil in the background or a enamel dot that's right there in the corner on the left. It's really weird. Just make sure you're paying attention to that when you're about to buy these items. Now you see the pricing. This is like a range pricing. Normally they're going to show you the cheapest prices and then the most expensive prices, and not always the item they're showing you is the price that you're going to get. So make sure you're paying attention to that and make sure you're clicking the item you want. Then you're going to see that there's a sale going on, a fan percent sale. If you're following the store, you can get really good discounts. How long the sale will be for. And here is a QR code. If you have the app, you can scan this in the app and pull this item up in the app if you choose to. I'll talk about the app a little bit later. You can select your items, and for this seller, which is one of my second favorite sellers, you can choose whether you want to get shipped from the United States or China. If you choose China, it's going to be free shipping in 30 to 50 days. You see how many items are available and your total price point that you're going to be paying. You can choose whether you're going to buy it now or add to your cart for later. If you do buy it now, it's going to use the card you have on file. You can add to wish list any promotional coupons or deals the site has going on. At the store. Their return policy and their guarantee. They guarantee the part should be to you in 60 days. So you get just of their promise. If it's not 60 days, you get a full refund. Yay! And you can see the payments that they accept. Most stores do not accept PayPal, and if they do, there will be a PayPal fee that you will pay. It's normally about 30 cents to $1, but it does range depending on the product you're buying. It's normally a percentage of the product, so whatever fee that they would pay, you pay it for them. So it's up to you. But not every seller does accept that. Sometimes there's no option for PayPal. If that does frighten you, you can always use a prepaid debit card. Next here is their buyer protection. So if the store doesn't do it, the site will, Aliexpress will do this for you. So you have that option. Down here, you have your product information, reviews, shipping information, and then some more buyer information that you might need to know, buyer protection. Now, if like, Mom, AliExpress takes way too long to get to me. It doesn't. You do have the option of getting packaged faster if you choose. All stores have an e-packet option. It's not about $1 to $3. It's not too expensive, but it's something if you're looking into getting this packet faster, you have that option. It does add up, but it's something if you really want that packet. 12 to 20 days versus 30 to 50 days. Just think about it. And this seller does have a USPS option, which is only a couple dollars more expensive, a couple cents more expensive, so you can have that option, which is way quicker. And these do provide with tracking. So if you do want to know where the item is at all times, you can. I don't like tracking because it makes me like super crazy. I'm like, oh, tracking it all the time, every day, but it's up to you. Do what you please. So you have the option. And you can see it at checkout. I'll show you where the information is if you want to find out how to find this information at checkout. So just know not every seller has that option, but they do have other options for shipping. Right here, you'll see any more coupons and deals and discounts they have going on. The sizing. If the sizing is not there, it will be right there in product description. And right there in product description, you'll see other things are selling from the seller. Make sure you pay attention to that sizing. It's very important. A lot of people don't, but you really should. I always say it to myself, but you do what I say, don't do as I do. Pay attention because it is a very horrible experience and saddening experience to get something that's not the right size. Just have a tab and convert it into the metric system or whatever system, imperial system that you use. Over here is just more words describing the product and how to use it, sizing, how many pieces you're going to get, and then more pictures of the product. And over here are some little features where you can share this product with other people on your Facebook, Pinterest, or Twitter. And of course, you can exit out of this and then you can scroll back up faster. You can see who bought from this and how many units they bought. And this is the favorite part of the listing, which is more products. So you can get more products from the seller or other products from other sellers. I love this because it shows you if there's any better products, prices from the same product being sold. So you can see, oh, there's a couple people selling the same stamp and see the prices. They're more expensive, but you get the gist so you're not kind of clueless. I always get the medium price point. Never the most expensive because, of course, it's most expensive, and never the cheapest because you can have a quality difference. Not always, but it's something to be aware of. I haven't had any issues when I buy the price point that's more mid range than the cheapest. And of course, I think the most expensive one can help. Biggest thing I'll recommend to you is when you're buying from a seller, is make sure you're buying from a seller that sells craft supplies as one of their main products they sell. Don't buy from somebody who's selling like tires and scrunchies and hair products and all kinds of stuff. The best way to search and see this is click on their name, which will light up and it'll take you to their shop where you can shop exclusively their products. You can see this seller sells only craft supplies, dyes, stamps, papers, embellishments, things like that. There's no hair bows and, is that weird? Blow dryers and tire parts. And then you can go through and kind of shop exclusively their products, stamps and dyes, papers, sales, monthly releases, things like that. You can just see all the things they're selling and see what they're offering out if you're interested. And then you can see they're taking part of the 11/11 sale that's coming up pretty soon, which is very exciting. And then up here, you can search on AliExpress in this store to see if you have anything else you're looking for. So up here is some of my information, my cart size. You can have a wish list. You can have as many wish lists as you want, and my account information. Highly recommend getting an account. Highly. It's just easier. I don't think you can buy anything without having an account, but I may be wrong on that. I'm not sure. So let me figure out right now. I'm trying to figure out which area I'm going to go first to show you and talk to you about what's going on. I have issues with my internet not loading, so we're going to go to the cart. Here's the cart. Simple, easy. You see the item I have, any promotional coupons or deals they have, how many items I'm purchasing, if there's a percentage or sale going on, how much it is compared to the original price. I put that in quotation marks right there. And over here with shipping details, you can see other options for shipping. So if you want to get that e-packet that I talked about and pay an extra $1 or $2 for it, you can, and it's quicker shipping. And then you can see other shipping options. Yeah, so have the option. You see that USPS is not an option for this seller, but you do have other options here like Aliexpress certified and other ones like that. So just seeing the pricing and the difference, that's just up to you. I highly recommend if you really want tracking and a nice price point, just do the e-packet. But it's up to you. I like free and I'm not worried about it. If you want to, you can just buy from the seller, pushing that orange button and see if you have any shipping fees or anything. If you don't want to, you can just do what you want. But they do just categorize it in shops. Another thing I should show you is that little button there, the limited quantity. This pops up when any item is less than 100. So if you go to a store and they only have like 86 items or 12 items, that thing will pop up when you add the thing to your shopping cart. It's really helpful because you can see what item is going to be sold out first. So you can buy that item first if you choose to, or not. It's up to you. And I just think it's very helpful to know what's going out. But as before, it's less than 100. This item here only has like 83 items, which I think is a high number of product, but AliExpress is not. So it's limited quantity, and I mostly will be buying it pretty soon. Don't go and buy it before I go and buy it, okay? Just saying. Right here, we're in the order sheet. This is all the orders I have. My little order sheet. Right here, you have to confirm your items. I just totally forgot about that. You have to confirm the items when you receive them. This just helps out with the shop, and you would keep them accountable. Make sure they're actually sending you your item, and helping with feedback and reviews. For me, right now, I'm showing you this person. Their protection plan is about to run out in 3 days. So if I don't get the item, I can go ahead and do a dispute and get my money back. I haven't had any issue with getting my money back, but something to look into. I realized you cannot open a dispute until the protection plan runs out, if that's what it's related to. When you open a dispute, it asks you different questions like, why are you opening a dispute? Is it for this? And depending on what it is, it will tell you to wait until the protection plan runs out. Another thing I have noticed is that AliExpress is now taking a state tax. They did not do this before. They just recently started doing this within the last couple of weeks. Because the last couple orders I've done are fine, but the ones I did at the end of September are all being taxed. So I'm showing the prices aren't the same. And at this time, I did not know why, but I looked back up and realized that it's because they charged me a 10-cent, 22-cent, 13-cent tax. It's weird, but something to keep in mind. So you can put that in your taxes. Up here, you have other informations on your order sheet of items you paid for, items you haven't paid for, and ones that were reviews, any dispute you're going on, things like that. That little blue button you see is an indicator that I purchased these from my online app. You don't have to. You can just purchase from the site, but I personally prefer my online app because, one, the price is different. This product right here is $1.97. It's like $1.74 on the app. Just telling you. That doesn't seem like a big difference, but that's a couple of cents add up, especially when sequins are only like 87 cents on here. So what I normally do is I just look up the QR code, or I just add it to my cart and then I just pay for it on the app. Get the app. It saves you tons of money. Big thing. Right now, you can see they're having a sale coming up. So that sale is off of the price point listed on the website and on the app. They are separate. So you can get way more money off if you have that app. Another feature I'm trying to explain to you right now is that if you want to buy an item from that long list from the seller and an item from a different seller, you cannot do that on the website unless you delete everything else out of your cart. On the app, you can select from any seller and just have random things. If I want to get one item from that long list from that seller and one item from here, I can do that. I don't have to do several transactions to get this done. I can just do it one transaction. This is why a lot of my purchases are from the online app and not from the website. Unless I'm just buying one item, which I normally don't do. Even with that, I just buy through the app because it's cheaper. Saving 20 cents, 13 cents, or even $1 can come in handy, especially during those sales and discounts. I urge you to get the app because it is just a lifesaver. You're saving so much money getting the app. Trust me. The only thing I'll tell you in the app is it does not tell you if the item is low quantity. That's the only thing. So if you want to know that, you're going to have to go back to the website and check it. So that's the only thing I'll tell you. It does not tell you low quantity or nothing. Or click on the item and see how much items are left. But get the app. Get the app. Get the app. You'll thank me. And two, the app does tell you when there are new like coupons or deals happening from any source that you favorite or follow, and if any site-wide sales are going on. Site-wide sites. What is that? So this kind of helps you guys out. Oh my gosh, it's a lifesaver, guys. I'm telling you, I've saved at least $30 just buying through the app alone and stop buying through this. Even though I do have like a rebate kind of thing going on my desktop, I don't know, it's more expensive. All right, now you can do things and have a wish list if you want to, and you can have many items you want to wish list. The only thing about your wish list is when the items do like disappear or leave or sell out, they will just gray out on your wish list. I can't show you that because at the time I'm recording this video, my internet was acting up on my desktop and it would not let me show you. I'm so sorry. But you can have as many wish lists as you want to and have as many items as you want in them. Just make sure you go through and check them because the items can disappear. I normally just put things in my cart as my wish list because it's just easier to see them and know what we want first, but it's up to you. Second thing I should tell you is that your Aliexpress cart will not get rid of your items. So if you put items in your cart and you leave the site and come back, they're going to be in your cart. Just make sure you have an account. It's just easier. I recommend getting an account. The next thing I'll tell you is Aliexpress does have a limit. You can only put 100 items in your cart at one given time. I know, 100 items, how dare they? But that is their rule. So if you put more than 100 items in your cart at one given time, it's going to, or you try to, it's going to tell you error and it's not going to let you add any more items to your cart. Now, other ways of searching the Aliexpress is you can type in certain things. Right here, I've typed in cupcake dies and I've popped up several cupcake dies. This hits or fails. I've been looking for this die for a long time when it first came out and I cannot find it on Aliexpress. I ended up getting on eBay putting in cupcake die. So it's something to think about. It's easier to find things if you kind of keep generic, but it can take some time. So the best thing I tell you is just cross your fingers and hope and pray you find it. Because I rarely find things. Or just try to be as vague as possible. I'm not vague. Like if I'm looking for something, I'm just very vague. I can only tell you it's circle die, shape die, animal die, cupcake die. I don't know. I and just pray and hope when you're watching videos that they link their products below because it's hard to find things if they don't do that. Another thing you can do is you can track your packages if your packages do have tracking and see where they're coming. Sometimes my items on my app, if they do have tracking, they will tell you that your item's coming today. What else? And of course, you can delete your orders. It's a big thing I do all the time. When I purchase an item, I already confirm that I've received it. I delete the item off of my order sheet and it goes to my deleted orders. The reason I do that is because I don't want 27 pages of past orders I've done over the 20,000 years I've been shopping on Aliexpress. You don't have to do that. You can just keep it on here if you want. I just delete them. You can permanently delete them later if you want to, or just keep them on your deleted page and they'll stay there. It's just a way for me to organize everything and keep everything kind of separate on things that are currently coming to me and things that are going to come that are past orders. But you can do whatever. It does tell you on the top of your screen that you've had like 18 arriving or expected packages, but it's just something for me visually because I really don't pay attention to those numbers. Second thing, if you have a payment that does not go through, and let's say your card doesn't have enough money, the item will go to your order screen and await, have a little button that says awaiting payment, and you can pay for it. Keep that in mind. There's some of the things right there as you see. As if my internet was not loading at all, so I really can't do too much in depth. I might do another video going through my order sheets and showing you and kind of how I get everything. And you can see that's where I log in, but it wouldn't load. I was actually going to blur it out if I did have to put my information in, but yeah, no, I got a little error. It's weird. I told you I have really bad Wi-Fi. Besides that, I do love Aliexpress. I have no regrets. Now, let's talk about safety concern. If you are scared about safety when it comes to shopping at Aliexpress, you can do what I do and do a prepaid debit card, which makes sure your money's not tied up on here, or that's the best option, prepaid debit card. I cannot say I've had any issues with shopping at Aliexpress. I have had my credit card information stolen twice, but I have no proof it was Aliexpress because one time it was from somebody in like California, and I live, in North Carolina, or I was in North Carolina at the time, and I'm like, how am I using my credit card over there in California when I don't live in California? You know what I'm saying? And the other time, I had like several purchases from like random. I didn't know what these companies were. And what I do now is I just don't have my credit card information anywhere. And I normally use prepaid debit cards when I purchase off of sites, or I use PayPal. And I haven't had any issues, but I just want to put that out there. If you are nervous, just follow your gut. Do what you want to do with it. Just be careful. You can use your credit cards or whatever you want, or prepaid debit cards, or PayPal if the shop allows it. Okay, I think that sums up everything I want to talk about right now. So I'm going to make another video later on talking about my favorite dyes, things I will only buy from Aliexpress, experiences, qualities, etc., comparing and contrasting. I hope this video was helpful to any newbies out there and you got some great tidbits and advice. Much love, guys, and I will talk to you later. Get crafty, go shopping, have fun, and save money. Much love. Bye.